Well, guys, this may end up being an incredibly long series. So I just got done watching the first episode of It, Welcome to Derry, titled The Pilot. And before I get into my overall thoughts of this episode, I just want to say my initial thoughts are... it is, in fact, an episode of a show. I've seen a lot of content creators already talk about the first 10 minutes of this episode, really just hyperinflating it to just be this batshit insane moment. In reality, it's just kind of like over the top, just to be over the top. But of course, they gotta start this series with a bang, and my god, do they. I mean, my god, look at this silly looking little fucker. And without getting any spoilers or anything like that, the first 10 minutes of this episode includes a car ride that is probably as awkward as the Kennedy assassinations. I'll just say it. And in some ways, very similar. Now, the first episode is obviously going to be an introduction to all of our characters and their backstories. Now, I maybe jump into conclusions a little bit by saying that, my first reaction to these characters are they capture literally none of the spark that the kids from It Chapter 1, the remake, had. And not even close. And of course, all of them have really troubled family dynamics, like this young Sheldon looking Jew kid here. He's got this really authoritarian type of Jew family, and they don't seem fun at all. And some of our other characters are dealing with, obvious daddy issues or dead dad issues. That's better. And I don't know, there's one, maybe two characters that I, gravitated towards. The rest of them I just do not give a shit about. But maybe that will change as the series goes along, hopefully. And I'll just say episode 1 kind of plays it safe. It's very similar to the other It movies where we're introduced to all these characters with really fuck shit lives, and they come together and they're slowly starting to realize that something is up with this town. And I think the biggest problem I had with that aspect is I just didn't really care about any of the characters. But we are also on episode 1, so that could easily change. And as previously stated, we're very seldomly going to see Pennywise in this series, which, kind of bummed me out, kind of sucks a little bit. It's more so going to hone in on his shape-shifting abilities into people's fears. And I'll say there's some interesting shifting going on in this episode. Like in one scene, he, shape-shifts into something that's just replicated out of an Ed Gein crime scene photo. It's fucked. And he also shifts into this little flying abortion looking thing that shows up in the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes. And that actually leads into my favorite and most redeemable part of this episode. The last 10 minutes of this episode is genuinely like off the wall bonkers. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, are you allowed to do this kind of thing at the very beginning of a series? Like, okay, I'm here for it, I guess. It's very gory, and it definitely takes a reach that I didn't quite understand. I'm like, okay, I admire the boldness at least. So all in all, I think the first episode is just kind of like the middle of the road. It's not bad and it's not really good, but I will say the last 10 minutes definitely made up for it. But leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of episode 1. Leave me a like and a follow so you can stay up to date. We're going to be reviewing every single episode in this series, and they come out every Sunday, so just be looking for them then, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.